Sicker than your average.
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 Sicker than your average. Oh, you think you
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a scent safari episode, and this is going to be a part 2. We're going back to the house of Dawn Spencer Horowitz, DSH Perfumes, to look at some other stuff she sent me. You can check out, if you're interested on some of the backstory on Dawn, who has just this fantastic indie house in Colorado. Please do check out the first video that I did on DSH. But basically, to me, she's one of the premier indie perfumers out there. Probably the godmother of this industry. And I look at her with people who my favorites like Joss Meyer and Christy Michelle and Shelley Waddington and Hans Henley and Sarah McCartney and Amber Jobin. Dawn is just amazing, just very generous with her knowledge and her fragrances, and just really a great person. And to me, these are like the creme de la creme of indie perfumers. And Dawn actually sent me a package with some more things to check out. In it, some extracts of oils and some of her more popular scents. And then she sent me her cannabis series. And I thought we'd take 2 from each category. She sent me like 5 extracts and I believe the 5 fragrances that sort of make up that cannabis series. And look how cool the artwork is on the postcard that talks about the cannabis culture collection. But I thought we would do 2 from each sort of collection and do an additional scent safari episode. So let's just get right into some of these. So the 2 that I want to talk to you about that aren't from the cannabis culture series, there's 2. The first one's called Vanilla Chantilly, and this one came out last year. And the notes on Vanilla Chantilly are spices, whipped cream, vanilla, and musk. What is great about Dawn's line is that there are so many different price points and products. There are perfumes and parfums and body lotions and massage oils, but for the sake of brevity, you can get a 30 ml of this for $80 or a 60 ml for $145. And this is such a gorgeous vanilla fragrance. To me, this legitimately smells like if you took real thick whipped cream, not Cool Whip, not the Ready Whip, that people spray in their mouths or use for bedtime fun, but actual heavy proper whipped cream, creme fraiche almost. And you just put in some really high quality vanilla absolute. That's what this smells like to me. It's creamy, it's dark, it's a little bit boozy, but it's also very light. It lasts forever on the skin. It's just a gorgeous vanilla fragrance. I think if you love vanilla fragrances, you really owe it to yourself to check this one out. This is one of the best vanilla fragrances I've ever smelled. I think people know my favorite is Corrigan by Luong, but this and Corrigan's more nuanced. It has cognac and oud, juniper and ambrette. This is just sort of straight creamy vanilla. It's gorgeous. So definitely check out Vanilla Chantilly. The other one that she sent me an extract of is called Musk Medina, and this one also came out in 2016. And the notes on Musk Medina, by the way, Musk Medina is the darker juice and Vanilla Chantilly is the lighter juice. And I really love, I don't like samples you can't spray on, but I do love these metal roller balls. I think these work really well, and I feel like the juice projects well when you use these, and you really get a lot out of the sample you get. So I think that these are actually a great way to try a fragrance out. But anyway, back to Musk Medina. So the notes on this one are spices, geranium, artemisia, coffee, ambergris, oud, Haitian vetiver, myrrh, and musk. Same pricing on this one as Vanilla Chantilly. And what's weird to me? This smells a lot like the original old school pre-reformulation Polo green. It's got that musky greenness to it. It really smells like men's fragrances prior to like IFRA restriction. It's just musky and a little bit animalic, but green and clean and masculine. And I would never say a woman shouldn't wear a fragrance, but to me, this is like a 70s macho or 80s macho man perfume. It's really, really gorgeous. Again, beastly performance. That musk here is just beautiful. It's lively. It just smells really, really. It smells alive. It doesn't smell like so many of these synthetic musks that I've tried. It smells like really, really nice, and it's blended really well with Artemisia, which is probably what's making me feel like this smells like an 80s or 70s men's perfume, because I do think, I could be wrong, the Polo Green has Artemisia in it. But this is gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous scent. Vanilla Chantilly and Musk Medina couldn't be more different, but they're both really, really blew me away. And then we'll talk about two from this cannabis culture series. So the first one is from the actual series, which I believe was made up of 4 fragrances. And these were made to commemorate Colorado sort of legalizing marijuana in 2014 for recreational use. And the notes on, there's a bunch of these, they're all really good, but the 2 that really stuck out to me the most, one actually isn't part of the series, but this one is the Greenhouse. The Greenhouse has notes of grass, vetiver, cannabis, Bulgarian rose, I always suck at pronouncing this, chrysanthemum, soil tincture, civet, labdanum, gardenia, woody notes, green leaves, mimosa, parma violet, patchouli, tuberose, and violet leaf. You're going to get the same pricing on this that you get with the other fragrances I mentioned. And yeah, this is just a really nice fragrance that has a heavy, heavy cannabis note. There's a lot of other stuff going on here. I picked this one because I wanted to reference one that, if you like the smell of cannabis, then this is going to be for you. I know Dawn put a lot of other stuff in here, grass and rose and soil and gardenia. I get a lot of cannabis. Now, some other green stuff, I do get leaves, I do get a little bit of grass, but I don't pick up really much, but a lot of different green notes here, and I think it's really nice. And if you want to smell like cannabis, you could do a lot worse. But I think there's many in this collection that are more nuanced and smell less like actual cannabis, even though cannabis is certainly a piece within every fragrance here. But the last one I want to talk to you about is this guy. So this one is the Greenhouse. You can sort of see it as a very friendly, clear look to it. This guy looks a little hardcore, right? Like, it's viscous and it's dark and it's sticky. And this is Sinsemilla oil. And the description on this one is the extra potent cousin to the cannabis culture perfumes. This is what you've asked for. A straight up cannabis scent with some serious kick. 1 dram, which is 3.7 ml. Oil essence is $48.50. And this is marijuana in a bottle, basically. There's no friendliness here. There's no gussying it up. There's no rose. There's no other either green note. You know, you're on the marijuana highway with this one, and there are no gas stations. You have not seen a house or another truck for the last 75 miles. You are in the middle of marijuanaism, of cannabis fragrances, and there are no other notes to save the day. So if you want to straight up just smell like pot, then good pot, mind you, not that backyard boogie or that Mexican or Colombian sticks and stems and seeds. You want to smell like that very fresh, crystallized, high THC count marijuana, then this is going to get you there. And this is beautiful. It's a beautiful representation of that. I have hemp essential oil, and that smells nothing like this. Hemp essential oil is very green and almost smells like a plant. This is straight marijuana. So I was just super excited to get to look at these fragrances from Dawn. Anytime I get a package from her, I get super excited because I love to smell her work. And if you haven't, please, guys, please do. Please check out her website, which I'm linked to in the description. Samples are super easy to get. There's sample sets. There's all kinds of different things. Like, this is easily one of the best perfumers out there in the game. The prices are more than affordable. There's something for everyone. I'd be more than happy to walk you through some of my recommendations if you want to leave a comment, but give this woman your business. I have no sponsorship here, no affiliation. I just think she does this the right way, and she does fragrances the right way, and we don't talk about this house enough in our community, and to me that is a shame. There are other indie houses that get a ton of press here in YouTube, and this one doesn't, and Dawn really deserves it. So link in the description. Let me know if you've tried any of these, which ones you've loved, and hopefully we'll be able to talk more about Dawn's fragrances as she continues to release stuff and continue on with these Scent Sephora videos. I want to thank everyone so much for watching, guys. My name obviously is Maximilian, and I must know I'll see you later this week with more videos.
Oh, you think you hot? I come through quicker than a Maverick. Shut your heat down, you quickly be embarrassed. Come to where you live, flick it up like Dallas. Stick to living savage.